Good evening and welcome to Imperium Universalis. I'm back. It's been quite a while, hasn't it? But I'm back now after about a 7-month hiatus that I won't explain whatsoever because it is of very little consequence. Needless to say, and suffice it to say, it was needed. And now I am back. I don't know to what extent. I'll start with this one series and see where it leads on to. Taking it a bit more organically, naturally, and just see what comes up and how it flows well together with the rest of life and everything that needs to be done. I just noticed now when I was preparing to start, and we will do Rome again. We'll give it another shot. Last time didn't work out so well. I am not expecting it to go much better. I haven't really played EU4 at all in the past 7 months. So I don't expect myself to do much better than I did last time. So if you're sensitive to bad gameplay, then probably click away, because this might be painful. I am just warning you, it might be painful. Don't know yet, we'll see. I noticed now that they have added a population button. Maybe it was there the entire time, I don't know. But I just saw it, and I just wanted to click on it. And this shows very well, and I guess any population map ever shows fairly well why civilization started around here in the Tigris, what's it called? Tigris and Euphrates rivers here. See a lot of people living here. In the Nile, a lot of people living here. Of course, India, chock full of people, always been, always will be, and China. Look how much people. If we take here, like 30 population in this place, Chengzhou, I think. I am not good with Chinese pronunciation. Nothing has changed there. And then compared to our glorious little Roma with 12. Even the places up here in Tuscany are much, much more populous than our little place here. Tuscany, of course, being quite well developed, if I recall correctly. Anyway, enough with bad history, enough with bad anything really, and start. That's not a good lead on it, is it? Enough with bad everything. Let's now start with bad gameplay. There we go. I finished that sentence. It was a great sentence, I think. Quite proud of it. And now my game is freezing up a little bit, which is not great. We'll see how it will end up on your screen. Here we go, the Regnum Romanum of Rome 195. Of course, that year doesn't fit in well because we're some years BC. Europe in 195 is on the verge of the Age of Discovery. No, that is not really true. Yet it is. Okay, don't think they've changed this text from the main game. It does explain quite a few things, such as Age of Discovery, Crusade of Varna, and so forth. The De Consensus Faith gives the following modifiers. Stability cost modifier plus 25%, and monthly works option minus 0.1. We belong to the pagan group. And there's no special mechanics for this religion or religion group, unfortunate. Regnum Romanums are monarchies. This means that the ruler is in place for life. Well, we know that part. Monarchs also have consorts. That's pretty cool. I like consorts. Right? Do I? I don't know. Maybe. Your government is augmented by the estates of the realm. Alright. Environment. Europe is home to the whole Roman... Okay, never mind. They haven't changed that part. Maybe I should have so it doesn't pop up. I'm just gonna say, if you notice any discernible quality difference between older videos and this video and maybe future videos, it's because I have reinstalled my computer on SSD and all my settings. I did not have the foresight to save them, so I've had to try to build them up together. Maybe it's better, maybe it's worse. I don't know yet. I'll try to tinker a little bit with it and see where it leads to. Just so you know, it's a work in progress. The music is a bit loud on my end. I'm gonna lower it a bit. Let's see, music, master volume. And there we go. Come on, a little bit more. A little bit more. There we go. Now I'm capable of hearing. Census of 195. We can do the census. Oh yes. Oh, now I remember. It's the way to see what has happened in the realm. Tribal population has increased. Okay, nothing has changed. Nothing has changed because we haven't started the game yet. That it makes all kinds of sense. A bit too much sense. We have subjugate the Marsi. The Marsi have the territories in the hills in the east of Rome. We need to subjugate them to establish a hegemony in Italia. In Italia, Marsi. Here we go. They have no allies at the moment. But they want Roma. I don't want to give up Roma. The Latin War. The Latin League is a threat for our glorious city. We need to defeat and subjugate them to gain control over Latium. Tibur, owned by Rome or vassal. Okay, so we have a choice here. Should we go for Tibur, which has 10 population, or should we go for Marsi or Maruvium, that has 7? I think Tibur makes more sense. They hate us though, and are more likely to gain allies very, very quickly. That could prove to be difficult. So maybe we should go for the Marsi just for hopefully a bit simpler conflict. And maybe that will... well, let's see. Let's take a look here then. If we take Tibur, we will have a front open to the Sabini, who I don't remember liking us very much. The Sabini are... well, there was a rape of the Sabine women. Something like that, in Roman mythology, if I recall correctly, something like that. So I don't think they're too happy about that. That hasn't happened yet in our world. I think they also might have access to things that have not occurred yet. Future events that it will base their decisions on. That's probably clear. If we take this though, we will have a front with the Paligni. I think so. Paligni will... yeah, I think that's it. And then also to Aurunci down here. So this is the question. Do we want to have a front with Sabini who hate us, or these guys who love us? They might not love us when we're taking this place, but who knows? Actually, we can take a look at that, can't we? They claim pretty much everything. Province of strategic utility, so they may want it. Let's see what these guys... they have a vital interest around them, so I don't think they will care too much, Corfinium or Paligni. So I think we'll go for Marsi first. Might be a mistake, but we'll try to subjugate them. Let's see what it leads to. That's the census. We don't need to see the census at the moment. Too few rivals. We should probably set the Marsi as a rival, because they will be our target. Then we have the Sabini. Who else hates us? The Sabini, Piceni, and Latium. Latium, of course, being Tibur. Tibur is Latium. They hate us. These guys hate us. And these guys hate us too, but who is our third rival? Who was our third rival again? Let's go back to our screen. Latium, Piceni, all the way up there. They hate us a lot. They are not big fans of Rome here. So who should we pick? And why can we only have 2 rivals? Questions that are without answers at the moment. It's a bit sad, isn't it? Let's pity Latium as our second rival, just to keep it here in our areas of interest. How many men can we have? That's another good question. Yes, we should probably go into the production interface. We have Italic hoplites, Etruscan horsemen, and Samnite slingers. We can have 14. I don't think our economy can hold that many, but we can have 14. Actually, our economy can hold a fair amount of soldiers. We only have 2,000 men at the moment. Are these only 500 each? I think they are, yeah. I think definitely need more Italic hoplites. So we will get a few of those. Let's start with 2, and then start with a few more slingers. And then maybe another Italic hoplite. There we go, that will be a nice army to start with. We have some diplomats. Do we have any people that love us in our near area? Anyone that hates these guys, for example? No, pretty much neutral, I guess. The Paligni has some territory over here. They could be a good ally. So we should probably form an alliance with them. They have 2 areas over here, which is somewhere near where we want to start. Is there anyone in the north here that likes us? We have Florentia. Florentia could be good to have. Piceni hates us, Sabini hates us. Could be good to have another ally over here. I think the Paligni are the only ones that actually are friendly towards us, which would be a bit sad. Anyone else? Come forth now or forever hold your peace. I guess the Marsi would be that, but they don't like us anymore. It would be Fiorentia, wouldn't it? But they could pull us into some nasty, nasty wars. I guess the Pentri. If we can get an alliance with the Pentri, that would be good. No, they don't want to. We'll see if we get any other allies, but at least now we have done one. Maybe we should have improved relations with the Pentri. Let's do that. Let's make a move towards the south here. So the Paligni accepted our military alliance and joined it. The Marsi have not gotten any allies yet. We can't declare war until the 31st of March anyway, so we'll just have to wait and see if they end up getting any allies or not. What's gonna happen there? 31st of March. Oh, they have an ally. They got allied with the Sabini. Of course, the Sabini are... well, they are not friendly. I was going to use a word. I'm not going to use that word, but they are not friendly. And now the Pentri are not too happy with us either. They have a negative ally to rival. Maybe we should stop that. That's just bad business at the moment. We should also lower another volume. I think it's the... let's see. It's the effects volume. Let's not have that too much. I like the music. So we'll just keep the music on. There we go. There we are. Archaic period. Oh yeah, it's this thing. I completely forgot about this thing. Alright, criminal noble. Let's pause the game. We found out that the son of an influential noble is a criminal. Different people report about murder and thieving. He needs to be punished to keep order in our realm. He deserves death. The patricians will not like it, but he needs to die. I'm sorry, patricians. You'll just have to deal with it. It appears that Rex Romae Servius Tullius is now open-minded. And now we have an heir. He will be Gnaeus. Gnaeus is a good name. Can't complain about it. Alright, the question is if the Sabini... well, who does the Sabini hate? The Sabini hates Palini, Piceni, they might like Latium. And Latium is now allied with Sabini as well. So now we have a nasty, nasty alliance. We could declare war on them. The Palini would not assist us. But the Sabini would assist them. And the Sabini has how many men? They have a bit too many, I believe. They have a large territory, that's the issue. That's the main issue. I don't know how this population thing works yet. At least I don't remember anything, even if I had known anything from the beginning. Or a long time ago. Let's have the Classis Miss... it's a name. It's a name. Western Mediterranean. We're in the west, right? Yes, we are. Let's go in the west. Actually, are we that far in the west or are we in the north? Now I need to check. Oh, this part of the northern Mediterranean Sea. I'm sorry. I'm going to change my mind. Protect in the northern Mediterranean. There we go. In the northern Mediterranean we have... not a lot, but we get some coin. We get some coin. Secure transportation network. Plus 5%. There we go. That's excellent. That's excellent. Gain some more money. We need more money to fight our wars. Let's gather up all our men. Apparently it's 500 men per unit. That's good to remember. I like all the units, not only these guys, but also the main guys. Your army, excluding skirmishers, cannot be comprised of more than 15% cavalry, or you will suffer this insufficient support penalty. Ah, so you can't have a lot of cavalry at all at the moment. That's very, very good to remember. There we go, excluding skirmishers as well. And these are skirmishers, so it's really infantry that we need to have a lot of to make sure that we can have more cavalry. All right then, we'll try to have more of those. Let's make more of that and more of the Italic hoplites. Maruvium, how are you doing? I really want to attack them, but the Sabini are allied with everyone we hate, which is... it's not nice. It's not nice, I say. And these guys are allied with the Piceni. And that's what kind of fell us the last time, if I recall correctly. The interlocking alliances that are everywhere. Making it very, very difficult to get anywhere at all. And no one really likes Rome at all. It's a bit sad, isn't it? We have no friends. If we just do. The Palini and the Ballares. Ballares, aren't they all the way over here? Nope. Where are the Ballares? Oh, they're over here. Yeah, that's quite a bit away still. Let's see. Corsica, Vestini. Vestini, you sound cool. Oh, Vestini. You're friends. Bit far away, but friends. Anyone else? Anyone else like us? So we have two people all the way over here on islands. Corsica and Ballares that could ally us. And would happily do so. Then we have the Vestini. Beyond that, we have a bit of an issue. We should probably ally. Who's the strongest between Corsica and Bellares? Bellares loves us, so we should probably ally them. There's no need not to have an ally over there. They have 4,000 men. May or may not commit any of that to help us, but at least nice to have more allies in case we do get attacked. That is quite important, and now we have 2 out of 2. The Serbian Wall. The Serbian Wall was an ancient Roman defensive barrier constructed around the city of Rome in the early 4th century BC. The wall was up to 10 meters in height in places, 3.6 meters wide at its base, 11 kilometers long, and blah 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 blah. It has a lot of things. The wall will stand forever. Local defensiveness. Yes, let's pay for our local defensiveness. Can we lower our spending on the military? There we go. Let's just grab as much money as we can. Money will be tight. We have 19.88 money. If we do a census, has anything changed? 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Corrupt merchant. One of our merchants is corrupt. If corrupt. Oh, I think he's meant to say yes. There are reports about him using Roman money for himself. Imprison him. Or let him pay. Aha. That's not enough money to get a corruption. We'll just lose out on some trade. Our trade is not a big deal anyway at the moment. It's not like we're losing that much. We're earning most from Italia. Because I think Rome is in Italia. Yes, it is. Roma is in Italia. So this is where we earn money. And in the northern Mediterranean we are earning some money too. Even with that penalty. We should look into maybe boosting our stability. And that gives us access to abolish slavery. Which will lower national unrest, but it decrease also production efficiency. While simultaneously increase morale of armies. How about we keep on to slavery at the moment and just see what happens? We haven't gained any more slaves. I don't think we even have slaves at the moment. So it's not like it matters that much to us. There we go, we have 6,000 men now, which is vastly more than any of our nearby enemies have. We could have a lot more men as well. Not a lot, maybe. We have 3.5k manpower. Actually, we're at our max now with 12. Do we still have that penalty? No, we don't have the penalty in cavalry. So that's good. That is a good thing. Okay, Latium, can we do any fabricate claim on you? No? No. Is that another thing, perhaps? I don't know if it's a thing or not. It just doesn't say why I can't do it. So we'll see. If we have 20 and we can't do fabricate claim, then maybe there's no way to fabricate claims in the mod. I don't know, maybe we should increase speed as well? I don't think we can fabricate claims, which is a bit of a bother. The question here is, Sabini, they're allied with Tiber, so they will most definitely go through there, given the chance. We could either wait for them to go into war and take the opportunity to take Maruvium, or we could be daring and just go for it straight away, hoping for the best. Don't know which one it will be. We should definitely have a general. Spurius Hortensius Scipio Caeso Annaeus Adranos Titius Aponius Metellus. That's all. Oh, he's only got maneuver. I wanted something better. But that's not what I got. Alas, it was not what I was given to work with. Overall, in the Mediterranean, what is happening? We can see as far as Babylon. We can even see the famous city of Babylon in Upper Babylonia, in Mesopotamia. What a different world it was back then. Little Babylon. We don't see you anymore, Babylon. You are forgotten. Well, not forgotten, everyone knows what you are, but still, there's no city named Babylon anymore. There's a city called Rome, so we definitely did much better there than them. It's the same thing with Carthage. Used to be so strong and used so big, and now I think there is a city called Carthage, but it's like really small or something, which is not great. Greece obviously did really well in that regard, having Athens and whatnot. Lydia, not that well, I would say. There's some cities that are still there, but overall, I think there's not a lot of people that did well. Cities, that is. All right. Volsci. Maruvium. Could we declare war? We could declare war. Anyone wants to help us? Rome at least 10 favors. How long will it be until we have those 10 favors? We have 1 favor. Okay, that's gonna take a long time. Every 2 years. Will be about 18 more years before we can call them into a war. We don't have that great of a leader. What if we make our leader a military? That's Servius Tullius. Much better leader. Though it's a bit dangerous having the leader be a general. Generally speaking, at least. Haha, general. Sabini. I want to get you killed. I so want you to die, but how will I manage that? They still only have that 1 ally. I just wish that they didn't have that ally. If we could defeat them in 1 blow, then much will be won. Sabini will come to their aid. We could do a bit of a cheating maneuver and just look through the ledger. Babylon has an... Holy shit, that's a lot of troops. Egypt as well. These guys are playing on a completely different level from the rest of everyone. Like everyone else. It's a major drop from Lydia down to Mauritania. And then further down. Sparta has 10,000 men. We're Rome here with 6,000. And Sabini has more than us. They have 500 more men than we do. They can also have quite a bit more men than we. So they are a stronger military force than we are. Which is not great. And they hate us. They don't want to see us succeed. They don't want to see us expand at all. So is there any way we can declare war? Take border. Oh, we do that. Border conquest. War goal to take the border. Oh, okay, that's interesting. That's interesting. If we do that here, take border, Antium. They will have Bruttii or Brutti. Which I don't know where Brutti is. Down there, all the way down there, and they will also have Piceni, our allies. No, it's actually not. These guys over here. So everyone has great allies. This is so sad. These guys have the Velshi. They have the Velshi and... Or no, the Welsh. There's a different, apparently. There's a difference. Okay. Oh, these guys here. And they also have Pupluna. Which is up here. Pupluna, Welsh. They altogether don't have that many men. Like they have 4.5k together. And that's their alliance. I think that's where we will go. We will go north. We will go north. Let's just get all of our... Okay, that was pretty quick. Did not expect it to go that fast. And then we can declare war on them. And hopefully we can strike down this force before the rest will arrive. And by that time it will be too late. Welsh won't even join now. Okay, let's do this. We declare war. Go for it, go for it, go for it, man. Yes. Yes, there we are. Has accepted an offer to hire Legio 1 from Marsi. What? Marsi? Don't do that to me. You're my pals, or something. We lost with our fleets. This is not a great thing. We'll just let it recover a little bit. Regain strength, and then we will go out. Apparently we're the mad now. Well, that's sad. Consequences of debt slavery. Roman citizens often sell themselves into slavery to pay their debts. This so-called debt slavery, or debt bondage, frequently gives us slaves. Well, that's nice. Apparently our leader is mad. It seems like our Rex Romae has become arbitrary, probably. His councillors avoid him, and even the common people call him Servius Tullius the Mad. Let's hope this won't end bad for Rome. Well, I mean, the stability hit doesn't really help now, does it? We'll just see if it has larger consequences beyond it. They have a bigger navy than we do, so we'll have to wait that out. We could go and defeat their army over here before they reinforce it, or maybe these I think... oh, sorry. I accidentally hit the microphone. I think these forces that are being built over here will be to a separate army and not the one that they just hired. Makes sense. It is so tempting to go over there and beat them up, though. But we won't do that. Even with those forces, their allies do not have enough. And they are paying for this army for, hopefully, quite a bit. Hopefully it will... Can we see how much they paid it for? No, apparently not. Just that they have hired condottieri troops. It's gonna take a while to siege down this fort. As to be expected. As to be expected. Noble families have disputes. Could help them over there. We should do that because I am not in the mood of losing another stability. Don't want to be at negative stability during a war. It's not the worst thing that could ever happen, but it really, really doesn't help now, does it? Okay, what's our chances of it going better? It's not that big. Bigger than it not going better. There we go. It's starting to roll now. As soon as you start getting the first rolls on your side, it will just go better and better and faster and faster. Let's see there. A few more days. Yes, there we are, minus 29%. It's already been going for 220 days, and they're paying still for an army that is doing absolutely nothing. Oh, I like this place. Well, I mean, I can't really say for sure that I like the place because I've never been there myself, but it looked cool. I want those islands. I want those islands. Alright, soon it will fall and we will have gotten another province. Oh no, they paid another army? Damn, how much money do they have? That's not good. Okay, this has 12 population, which is quite a lot. Okay, we have 7% chance to win. They are gaining some attrition there, as are we, to be fair. Altogether, we have more men than their forces over there. And they are not really... I fucking hate Latium. I hate them. Is there anything we can do here? Harmony? Syncretize with religion? We can't do that, but it's cool that we can. Harmony. What does harmony do? High harmony and low harmony. So we want high harmony. I get it. I get it. We want high harmony. They are offering to sell condottieri. For the estimated cost of 0.25 per month, we'll have to pay the total cost for the first 12 months up front. This army does not have a leader. So that is the army of Florentia up there. I don't think we can move it near... Actually, we can go for Fluna. We're not gonna... No, I'm sorry. I appreciate the help, but we're not gonna do it. Okay, let's see. The sack of Tarquini. After a hard and long siege, our men were able to conquer Tarquini. The local population was captured and everyone who tried to fight back was executed. The men now wait for the orders to begin plundering, or is there anything else we should do with the city? Alright. Plunder only the most valuable goods. Yeah, plunder only the most valuable goods. We want the city after all. The city is ours, or will be ours after all. They are joining into the fight. We have the defensive side, and we have defeated the first army before the second army arrives, and they can't move back. Another defensive fight. This is going excellent, and now there's a third. Oh no! That's a bit too many, isn't it? The Roman army holds, and victory is on our side. We defeated all 3 of their armies in succession. That is not bad at all. Alright, I want this province you have here. I want it. It is mine. Get off. Actually, can't take that much money. We will take a bit less. How do I... Oh, there we go. Okay, remove 5 each. When will it be enough? There we go. Can we get a bit more? A bit more coin? We will fund the future expansion of Rome. I don't know why that is an argument for them accepting it, but it is an argument for me to demand it. Send a man. Watch everyone hate us now when we take one province. And we will immediately make it a core and put our army on top of it in case of future revolts. There we go. Now we're losing some money. Root out corruption. Why exactly is that what happens? Okay, we have Etruria. We have a new enemy. We've gained the border conquest casus belli on a bunch of people. There's another earthquake happening. So very good things happen. Many good things. We defeated and got one more province. And that is a good thing. We started off here. This will be the end of the first episode, by the way. This is the recap. Get used to it. So we ended up taking one province. Not only that, but we also managed to defeat our two primary rivals, or two primary expansion paths, armies, as well as this guy's army. So we defeated one, not only one, but two, but three, but four armies in total. Three of them we defeated, one after another. One after a freaking another. It was great. The battles of Rome. It is to be... It's battles that will be written about for centuries. In our history, at least. But this will be it for the first episode of the renewed Rome. Rome Part 2. The re-Romaning. The Romanizing. The second attempt. Something like that. It will be a good title, maybe. Who knows. The second attempt, Part 1, is now concluded. I'll see you in the next time. In the next episode? I'll see you in the next video. There we go. See you in the next episode. Video.